are back. Geeks and Gamers. Well, I'm back. Ryan's still partying it up in Las Vegas, at least for another, day or week or month. I don't know how much longer he's going to stay.
For another couple hours. But depending, my flight already has been delayed once. So my flight that was supposed to get me back in Orlando at 1 a.m. is now looking more like 3 a.m.
Oof.
So we'll see how that goes.
Damn. But you've had fun while you're there, at least, okay? I mean, didn't you had a little fun? You've put on a few concerts. You've met some black ladies. They really enjoyed your performance there. They were really enjoying the Ryan Kennel rap concert.
What can I say? White women love me. Hispanic women love me. Black women love me. Skinny women love me. Fat women love me. I just can't help. What am I supposed to do?
But yes, I am back. I'm back in Pensacola. I am still recovering. I'm recovering from the drive to and the drive from. I'm finally getting too old to do this shit. I think. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just normal for a 35-hour drive to kind of wipe you out regardless. I did the drive back only stopped once. I stopped in Dallas. So that's it. So I went from Vegas to Dallas, then Dallas home. So yeah, we'll see, man. But it was awesome. Vegas was great. If you're on Twitter, you've seen a lot of the video of Ryan post Meetup walking the streets of Las Vegas, singing Backstreet Boys. He jumped on stage was that a karaoke bar?
It was a karaoke bar, yeah, but it was not at the time where you were supposed to karaoke.
Yeah. Wait, hang on.
When everyone was dancing.
So how did that work? So did you ask them like I saw you make a sign to the person, like, can I come up there or whatever? Like, how did that work?
So this karaoke bar, basically they would do a song of karaoke and then they would do like a song in between to like break it up a little bit. This was like the song in between and people were just fucking having fun. Partying like I was in fucking middle school and Usher, is on again. You know what I mean? And it gets to fucking Ludacris's rap, and I look up there. I'm like, God, I might as well just fucking hop up there. So the lady who was running, I'm like, can I come up? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I fucking ran up there and grabbed a mic and just in time to start.
Oh, that's awesome. And then there's Alec Baldwin's finger. He had this video of you walking. He was following you. You had a group of people. You're just walking with your G&G unit chain, just singing up a storm.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was damn good. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, and again, it really just comes down to the people. Vegas, just like Orlando a few months ago, was just absolutely insane. And I actually was talking to Gary last night, and I was like, we may just need to do a full week of meetups at that, or like at least four days, just like, and have one day in the middle where we don't do anything, because it is a lot. It is a lot, but it's so much fun.
I think what I mean is good. I think the 2-night meetup is good.
The 2-night meetup was good. It was because like last year, it was just so packed that, most people couldn't move. This year was a lot more organized and easy to maneuver around and things like that. So again, thank you to the Millennium Fandom Bar for making that happen, and allowing us to do this type of stuff. Really, really good stuff. Any video of Ryan's concert, I can play. I don't know if I can play the audio from it. Let me see here. Think I'll probably get hit for the music. Probably.
I think there's enough other random shit. You'll probably be okay.
All right. So here's video of it right here. Ryan posted this to Twitter. Here we go.
Should have gone out in my jeans that night if I knew I was going to get filmed instead of my cargo shorts. Hey.
That's right. You were on your jeans are in the other one. That's right. But yeah, here we go right here. There we go. You just jam and look at Ryan go. All the chicks out there just loving it. I like towards the end. You see all the black girls in the front. Look at them. They're loving her. And towards the end, man.
Let it play right here. Go. Yeah.
Look at right here. Hang on. Look at her. She's like, damn, white boy got it.
Yeah.
If you watch, like, look at her reaction right here. Watch her. Look at her. Hang on. Watch. Let me see, like, slow mo. How do you slow mo this shit?
That one chick's whole ass is just like out of her fucking shorts or whatever.
Right here. Look at her. Look at her. Woo! Black people love Ryan Kennel. There we go. And then let's see if I can scroll my timeline. Yeah, right here. Alec Baldwin's finger uploaded this one.
God. So if you've noticed, there's only one video that I myself have like acknowledged or posted. And it was the ludicrous one.
That's right.
None of the other ones I've asked for, none of them I've wanted to be posted. Some people fucking posted shit I didn't want to be posted, and I kindly asked them to take it down.
Is this one of them?
No.
Okay.
But there was like, at that karaoke bar, there was like, a lot of people were just dancing. So I fucking went out there. I was dancing a little bit out there. And I see it. I'm like, can you please take that down?
Can you please, a respectful request. And yeah, we even got again, the meetup was just awesome, but we even got a Dan Vask straight brother right here. So there you go. Who knew Dan Vask had a straight little brother? So there we go. Oh man, it was so much fun. But yes, Vegas was amazing. And again, thank you to each and every person out there that showed up, made it happen. Thank you for the support during the live streams and everything like that. We had a great week, and the merch, we sold out of the G&G unit chains. Can you believe that? We sold all of those damn things.
I can. They were pretty cool.
They were pretty cool, man. They were pretty damn cool.
Most of Jeremy's merch ideas I scoff at. This is a good one.
Yeah, well, I can't take full credit for that. I guess I can take credit for the approval, but the capable gentleman is the reason that we got those. Well, it's a layered kind of thing, because like Ryan on Daily was talking about his G unit chain from back in the day, and so capable gentleman was like, well, I mean, we need a G&G unit, chain. So he's got this 3D printer, and he got it all together, brought it to me. I'm like, that is amazing. So they popped really well. So again, thank you to him. Really do appreciate that. Dermy Wormy just dropped 20 gifted memberships. Dermy Wormy, Dermy Wormy, you're the reason we don't have sponsors, Dermy Wormy. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Dermy Wormy. So that's yeah. I don't even know what the hell's going on there.
He's getting fucked in the ass by one of Tobias's buddies.
Look at Cash. They recreated the whole scene. Cash is like, what the fuck? So I did say this is why nobody will sponsor us. Thank you for the super chats, because they certainly help, seeing as we can't get sponsors. But we got Tomac for a 50. It says, so is the place the G&G units gang out called the G spot? Yeah, that's it. It's the G spot. That's where we're hanging out right there. What's up, Tomac? Thank you so much for the consistent support. We appreciate it. Eric Guidewall with 10 gifted memberships. You guys are on fire today. I saw Dom H, our boy Dom H, dropped 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Dom. Appreciate that.
Did we get
Dom,
Jeremy dropping 20? Did you get that one?
yeah, I got Dermy. Yeah, that's why I pulled up the picture of him getting memed to hell. And yeah, man. So super awesome to see all of that, and a great weekend indeed. So thank you again, guys, and I can't wait for the next one. Right now, it feels like with Orlando and then Vegas, it feels like we've kind of got the perfect kind of blend there. You know what I mean? 2 different meetups, 2 different times. We've got a lot of good stuff that we've got planned for Orlando next year. I see a lot of people are talking about there's like some controversy with Warhammer 40K. I don't really know what's going on with that. I may need to look into that, but I am not positive. I've never gotten into that. But one thing that I am curious about is IGN, ladies and gentlemen, is looking for internet personalities. Did you hear about this, Ryan?
I saw the only reason because I saw you retweet it.
Yeah, IGN is looking for the next on-air camera personalities. Do you have what it takes to host news and feature videos, write scripts, help us produce shows, and potentially travel to the world for big events? Then apply today. So I said, well, I'm a gamer who supports Donald Trump. I'm also 100% against DEI and Hollywood's woke bullshit. Identity politics is a disease. There are only 2 genders. Alice Jones is awesome. Should I apply? Think I'm going to hear back from that? You think they'll hire me, Ryan?
They might block you. I don't think they're going to hire you, though.
I don't think they're gonna hire me. But I was just curious about that. I was like, well, hey, if you're looking for some on-air personalities, I might can offer a few things. So yeah, at least I ratioed IGN, so at least I know that at least somebody in their company is gonna see it. But man, I saw some people taking it seriously. Like, are you gonna stab G&G in the back to go full mainstream? It's like, no, I'm trolling them. Of course, I'm not gonna go work for these fucking losers. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hear back from them, Ryan. But
why is everyone on the internet so retarded?
You know, it's the internet. What do you expect? You know,
it's true.
But we do have we got this Star Wars Outlaws story to talk about. Now, I did a video on Star Wars Outlaws. Now, the reason I did the video on Star Wars Outlaws, I've actually been out of, you know, the loop on a lot of stuff because, you know, obviously we've been in Vegas all week. So I'm just trying to kind of catch up with everything. I saw a lot of the Star Wars Outlaws controversy, but I wasn't like, obviously I saw the trailer. If you go back to mine and Ryan's trailer reaction, literally the first thing I said was, well, diverse female, you know, because that's clearly the only thing that they want to focus on. That's their entire point of this, is to have a diverse female. And now the backlash has reached the next level. And as I said, it's kind of a perfect storm of things. It's a perfect storm of the fact that people hate Lucasfilm. People are sick and tired of identity politics, and people hate Ubisoft. And then you look at the business practices involved with it, and the fact that they're selling this game for, the deluxe edition is like $130. It's absolutely insane. Asmund Gold made a video, really went off on this game. Of course, that got the cancel mob talking about him, going off on him about his take on it. And it's just kind of spiraled out of control. But it's really funny to look at the like to dislike ratio on this trailer on the Ubisoft channel. And this is it right here. 135,000 downvotes. 135,000 downvotes. So Ryan, what do you think about all of this craziness? And this, if you go to the official Star Wars YouTube channel, that was been ratioed as well. It's being ratioed all over the place. So what are your thoughts on this whole story right now, Ryan?
Yeah, so it's pretty shocking to me how big of a ratio it is, but it's a combination of 2 things. Disney Star Wars, which people absolutely fucking despise and are skeptical of at all times for good reason. And then with everything going on in the gaming industry right now, with such a microscope on things, I think that's why we end up seeing this massive wave of backlash. Because do I think that this trailer was like horrific enough to warrant this type of a ratio? No, I probably not, just in and of, like, just by itself. But it's when you take everything that's been going on for the past couple months, and when you take everything that Disney's done over the past decade to Star Wars, and people have no hope for this thing to be anything other than what they expect, which is full of identity politics. And besides all of that, also all the different things where it's like, oh, well, you pre-order this and get this. Oh, pay for this extra DLC. This, you got to pay fucking $200 for the actual full game, it seems like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you go over to the Star Wars YouTube channel, there's the downvote right there. So again, 56,000 on the official Star Wars channel. And I do agree with what Ryan's saying in terms of, like, if you watch this trailer, this is just a cinematic trailer, story trailer. The trailer itself it doesn't look like it's the worst game ever. It's about the messaging, and it's about the sum of all the parts of what's going on in the gaming industry, Lucasfilm, all of that. It's just like the Acolyte trailer. Like, again, I thought the Acolyte trailer was worse than this, honestly. But
yeah,
I didn't watch the Acolyte trailer and think like, holy crap, this is going to be the most downvoted trailer in the history of Star Wars. You know what I mean? I didn't see that.
It's not like this K Vest or whatever goes to that bald bitch who's trying to hunt her down's like, let's scissor until the patriarchy acknowledges us. Like, it's not like they're doing like crazy shit in this trailer, but it's just people can just tell what's going on.
Yeah. And but I do think that we're at a point now where I just think that people are super hypersensitive to any diversity push that any of these look, man, I don't care what you do. I don't care what characters you put into it, but you can tell when you have an obvious diversity character that's at the forefront of a game or a movie. It's pretty easy to tell at this point in time when these things happen. And this is a classic example of that. And with Lucasfilm in general, again, I talked about this a long time ago before I even started calling out the woke bullshit. I'll never, ever forget being at Star Wars Celebration in 2017. This is before The Last Jedi came out. And there was a Battlefront 2 panel. And before the panel started, again, to preface, this is before I went on like everything's woke and I was not talking about this shit. It wasn't on my radar. So I'm at this Battlefront panel and there's a room full of people. Now you had the Battlefront 2015, which Battlefront 2015 came out to a lot of negativity. A lot of that had to do with, obviously it was called Battlefront, but it wasn't really Battlefront in a lot of ways. It didn't have a campaign to it. It was an online only game. I very much enjoyed Battlefront 2015 for what it was, but there was a lot of negativity surrounding Battlefront 2015. Then you had Battlefront 2017 come out. And at this panel, before the panel started, this room full of fucking fat white dudes, like looking forward to the next Star Wars game, and all of a sudden this girl stands up on stage and she says, "Are there any girl gamers in the room?" And it was like, you heard like a couple of people say, "Yay," like it was really awkward. And I'm sitting there going to myself like, what the fuck are we doing here? Why the fuck would you ask a gender specific question when clearly there's not any fucking women here anyway? It's a bunch of fucking overweight white dudes that eat Doritos and drink Mountain Dew that want to see the next fucking Battlefront game so we can call each other the gamer words every time we're playing it. What the fuck is this? And of course, then they did the reveal of Iden, another diverse female lead in the game. And I'm just going, what the fuck is going on? Everything Star Wars has a fucking woman lead now. And that's where the pieces started to fall into place for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is so dumb. And I think that we're at that point where everything Star Wars comes out with, almost everything, is a diverse female that's the lead, and everybody's seeing right through it. So they're just sick and tired of it. And it's not just Star Wars, though. It's almost everything. So that's kind of my take on it, So did you like Battlefront 2?
Not particularly, no.
Yeah.
Like I was not a big fan of either of the Battlefront like reboots that they did. But in terms of like the stories that we're talking about, the story with Aiden Versio or whatever her fucking name is.
Iden, I think.
Iden, yeah. I don't, there's too many racially ambiguous women in Star Wars to keep track of them all. So it was like so obvious what was going to happen in that. Like,
oh God, I know. There was no way she was going to stay part of the Empire.
She won't be bad for long, will she?
Yes, absolutely. Well, see, like, it's just, we don't have, they can't tell a good story anymore. Like, I was I was recently rewatching Breaking Bad, and when I watched Better Call Saul, I was thinking to myself, like, is this better than Breaking Bad? Rewatching Breaking Bad, no, it's not. But it's really good. Better Call Saul is fantastic, but Breaking Bad, like, you obviously have Gus, Gus Fring in the show, which is the villain, and he's actually one of the great villains, and all of his decisions, none of the things that are meant to make him look like a good person. You know what I mean? It's not. He's truly a bad person. He's putting this image out that he's a good person, but the story decisions, nothing is out to make him look like he's a good person. There's no sympathy involved with Gus. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can bring like his partner into it and all that. It doesn't justify any of his stuff. And obviously, it was kind of slowly revealed, like in a subtle way, that he's gay in Better Call Saul. At no point were they trying to make this, black dude who's gay look like a sympathetic figure. He's a fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? All of these characters that they produce, all of these diversity characters, they're all sympathetic. They all have a reason for why they're in the position, because the patriarchy has held them down, or some angry men, or some bullshit like that. It's just fucking bullshit. So Star Wars Outlaws, I guess it's set to when is the release date for this? Do we know when the release date is? There it is right there. I'm looking right now. August 30th. Here we go. August 30th. And is it like right? So right now, yeah, you've got the gold or the ultimate edition or the base edition. But then if you buy the base edition for $70, there's still shit that's not there for you. It's so wild that they're continuing to produce this stuff. So anyway, even if you were to give us like a Chad Luke Skywalker in this game, people as the playable character, people are still going to reject the business model involved with it. You know what I mean? So now you're adding identity politics to an already bad business model, and people are just sick and tired of this shit. So Ryan, are you telling all 3,000 people watching right now that you are not excited for Star Wars Outlaws?
Can't say I am. Can't say I was before this trailer. Can't say I am now. But I am excited to talk about how not excited people are about Star Wars Outlaws, if that makes sense.
Yes. I'm having a lot of fun just seeing the reaction to it. I saw Liberty Prime says Fallout is good, but they messed with the lore too much. So I've heard a lot of people talking about Fallout. Obviously I've been
seem to like it.
Yeah. I watched like the first 10 or 15 minutes of episode 1 just to kind of get a feel for the vibe and the tone. I'm interested as hell after just watching the first little bit of the first episode. So I am interested, and I'm not a Fallout player, so I can't speak to it from that perspective. What I've seen though is it looks like people that are normies or don't know Fallout and people that are hardcore into it generally are enjoying it. Now, if you're a hardcore fan, I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of issues, like anything, you know what I mean? That you're going to be able to pick apart with the lore and things like that. But that's right now, the general consensus is that people are very much enjoying Fallout, which is a good thing, because honestly, I think Fallout, and this is a classic example of it, where it really doesn't matter what your preconceived notions of these things are. If something's good or it turns out to be good, people are going to respond positively. It doesn't matter. Like, there's this whole narrative that on the internet that people are like, well, people have made up their mind they're going to hate it. That's not an accurate thing at all. Like, there's been a lot of things that people thought they were going to hate and then ended up, like, One Piece is a classic example of that. Most people thought they were going to hate One Piece because it was another Netflix adaptation of an anime. And generally speaking, most people ended up liking One Piece. I thought I was going to hate Cobra Kai. Ended up loving it. I thought I was going to hate Stranger Things season 4 because of what happened in season 3. I ended up loving Stranger Things season 4. So this whole narrative that people just are going into it knowing they're going to hate it, that's just not true. It's just not. Even Ryan has went into things thinking he was going to hate them and ended up liking them. And if that can happen, anything can happen. Agreed, Ryan?
It's true. Like House of the Dragon. I thought I was going to hate that.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Chris is bringing up the important things. Chris with no profile picture. Hard to care about this when real stuff is happening right now.
That's true, man.
Listen, we're a channel that literally talks about the entertainment industry. Spoiler alert, there's always going to be something else real going on in the world, right? That doesn't revolve around this. So sorry if you can't be sorry if you don't care about this right now.
Well,
it's what we talk about. We're not going to go talk about what's going on in the fucking Middle East.
Well, but Ryan, this is the only day in the history of the existence where a person died. So people, yeah. So there's never been another day ever. This is the only day in the history of humanity where a person died. Therefore, we are not allowed to talk about entertainment at all.
It's really hard for me to focus on how bad Star Wars Outlaws is going to be when I can't help but think about the 48 people that were shot in Chicago this weekend. But
America is back, baby.
Somehow I'll overcome it.
Yeah.
We'll focus on what we need to talk about, and then we'll cry about the rest of the world as soon as we get off camera.
But if you're interested in all of that, Cobra Cast returns tonight, and I will be talking about Donald Trump going on trial today for the hush money trial. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly what the motivation behind that whole thing is, but we'll talk about that on Cobra Cast tonight. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you're coming to a channel called Geeks and Gamers looking for your real world coverage of things going on, probably not going to happen. But if you want to hear about woke Star Wars, we're the place for you right here. Does that sound okay, Ryan?
Sounds fine. Yeah. That's
okay.
Good for me. Over on Rumble, Deeds Minnesota for $5 says happy Monday. Happy Monday, Deeds. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Who or when was the last male main character in Star Wars? Kenobi doesn't count since he's from before.
Star Wars, the Jedi Survivor. Cal Kestis.
Yeah, I would say Andor as well. Like, obviously the show's is Andor. But
I don't really consider Diego Luna a man. So
Joe Foz for $2. Normal people don't want genetic anomalies around. That's why the backlash occurs. These people forget the world doesn't want them around. Simple nature. Thank you. Chris Coran for $2. Can't wait for Ryan's album. Gonna be epic.
Well, here we go. We got Elite Neo for 50. Says praiseworthy performance, Ryan. Next time anyone accuses you of being racist, just show them that video and how those black women just gushed all over you. Okay, poor choice of words. Yeah. But you know what I mean. Best Geeks and Gamers diversity officer ever. That's what our diversity officer does around here. You know, it goes out of his way.
Trying to connect to the communities out there. You know, that's the best way you can. Joe Biden stands up and plays Despacito. I stand up and I fucking rap Ludacris. Like, what am I supposed to do? How we bring the world together.
What I learned this past week is Ryan knows a lot of lyrics to a lot of songs.
A lot of random shit.
A lot of, dude, it shows your autism, dude. You just, like, again, there's a ton of songs I know, like, lyrics to, too. But, like, even, like, with some of the, like, songs you were singing, that, like, it's like, he knows every fucking word. He knows every word. It's crazy. But that's Ryan for you. So,
well,
Green hair. Oh, go ahead.
A good, like, well-respected Disney movie that came out in, like, the fucking 90s, like Aladdin or Lion King or whatever. I'm going to know a lot of that shit because I fucking grew up on those movies.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Green-haired anti-liberal for 10 says, realized way too late I forgot to get a pic with you, Jeremy. Gave you the keychain, but wanted to get a pic with the Force is Fucked shirt. Oops, had a blast this week with old and new friends in the fellowship. Yeah, that sucks we didn't get a picture. I appreciate you. I've seen a lot of the pictures you've been posting and people posting with you, so it was awesome. But there will be next time. Don't worry, there will be next time, and I'm looking forward to it. So, but yeah, it was awesome, man. Vegas was great. And look at who's here. Dave Rubin. I suck. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dave. You didn't have to tell us that you suck. We kind of already know that. Okay.
By definition. Autism Crocs for $10. Hey, could you guys cover Cuck, Tough Guy, Alan Ritchson, Fake Christianity? It's wild that if someone doesn't like Trump, they're automatically a fake Christian. But yeah, I saw a lot of the Alan. I haven't been as engaged over the past couple of days, obviously. But yeah, Alan Ritchson is a massive liberal. He does not like Trump. That's his same way he's been for years and years and years. it's shocking that people are just now discovering this, or you think that because someone's in a show that you like, they must hold all of your values. Otherwise, anything they say or do is like irrelevant. But yeah, we've known for a long time that Alan Ritchson is a massive leftist. The question is, does it come into his show, specifically the one that I like a lot, Reacher? No. Reacher's a good show, despite the fact that Alan Ritchson is kind of insane when it comes to his political takes. But to call him like a fake Christian or whatever because he disagrees with you politically, I don't know about that.
I don't know now. I think the fake Christian stuff is justified. He did call out another person. He did call out Trump's religion, did he not?
Well, he specifically said that he doesn't understand, because he was talking about, I don't understand how these people claim to be Christian. I don't understand how they can support him, because to me, this is who he is.
Is that his? But isn't that that's not a very Christian thing to do, to call out other Christians because they don't agree with you? That's not a very Christian thing. Like all of these millions of people that are Christians, how can they do this one thing that I don't like? Like, that's not a very Christian thing to do. Like, there's literally hundreds, there's millions of people. Tens
you're telling
of millions.
Me, if anybody with, Christ's eternal fucking forgiveness at their back, if anybody makes a mistake or does something that's not Christian, then they're a fake Christian.
I think if you
is that the declaration that we're making at this point in time?
I think if you call tens of millions of people out, again, get prepared to get crushed by those tens of millions of people. Like, yeah,
like, you're free to fucking criticize him. It's just funny because I've probably listened to a decent amount of Alan Ritchson talking about the Bible, right? Like, specifically going through reading talking about the Bible, even though I disagree with him, like, insane, like, politically. For me to say that person, he's just faking being a Christian or something because he has another fucking political take, I don't think that's that's not what I do. I'm not gonna fucking call out people's I think Alan Ritchson's I think his problem with Trump is that Trump he's 6'3", 215, and he wishes he looked like Trump. That's really what it comes down to. But I think he's just a massive leftist. He
is. Well, like, again,
and for people to just discover that now just shows me that you really aren't paying attention as much as you claim to be.
I don't even watch the show, and I've known he's a leftist for a long time. So I really think that people, again,
people get caught up in this fucking idea that every single person associated with anything you like, they must think this way or that way. And if they don't, they have a fucking problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, ultimately,
leftists do it too.
Like, I just mentioned Breaking Bad. All right. What the fuck's his name now? Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston's a psychopath. All right. He's a psycho. He's a crazy leftist psychopath. He just is. It doesn't, 100%. It doesn't change how much I enjoy Breaking Bad. His performance in Breaking Bad is phenomenal. I think
that shit starts to creep through in people's work and stuff like that. That's when it becomes a big fucking issue.
Yeah.
At least for me. Absolutely.
So with this Alan Rich guy, I mean, again, I have not seen the show. I watched the first episode. It didn't really do anything for me, but I do want to watch it. The problem is, for me, and again, I don't think that you should just again, if you're not going to watch something just because of a person's personal opinion, I think that kind of, you're not going to be able to watch a lot of stuff. Does it creep into their work? And based on everything I've heard from Reacher, it hasn't. But yeah, the guy is a fucking loser as a human being from everything that he runs his mouth on. And I have no problem with people crushing him over that. So yeah, I'm glad he's getting a lot of backlash, and I'm glad. Was that really his Twitter account, by the way?
No, that was not. And people are so fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like, to fall for that. A fucking Twitter account that had like 100 fucking followers and literally was just linking back to the one interview that got him a bunch of heat.
It was like, I will say it at very least was very carefully worded to make it look like it was him. And I looked at it again yesterday. That account now has like over 10,000 followers, and it's still only following 5 people, and it hasn't tweeted anymore. So I am curious if it is him or not. I am curious. Go look at it, because now, like, it hasn't followed any. It's only following 5 people. It's got over 10,000 followers now, and it was ratioed, and now it's not ratioed.
Like, so, he had a Twitter account that he either left or deleted or whatever in 2022 or something like that. Like, he had a really big Twitter account. So I don't know. The idea that the entire thing was basically just to promote that interview. Like,
yeah. Interesting stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, fuck that guy on a human being level. And but if you like the show, you like the show. I got no problem with that. It is what it is.
Gary's Beard Dingleberries for 5. In case of an emergency, normal people call 911. In case of emergency, I call 199 and tell Ryan he's gay. Thank you. Let's see. Where the fuck did I go? Go and Shogi for 5. Good morning, fellas. Your title card has me a little confused at first. I was wondering why Sydney Sweeney was standing next to Eileen Wernos. Tobias for 5. Glad to see everyone had a good time over there. I was stuck working. Always funny to hear Ryan acting the opposite of what we see and hear. Orangutan for 199. Glad to see Brian survived. Hail BK Outpost and Fig. David Smart for $5. All hail the 199. I've seen nothing but shit this weekend. Monkey Man and Godzilla and Omen reboot. Shaking my head. Hopefully Chris Gore gets better. Yeah. Shout out Chris. Andrew CR for 2,500. Brian, did you score with the Black Fatties? No, I was not interested. Not interested. Chris Bolts for 2. Look at Ryan pulling all them thizzos. The plot strikes back. Riz Kinnell Outpost. Thank you. Cole Hauser for 2. Ryan, my rigga. 199. Yo, Joe, praise Allah. Bastards Network for 5. LMAO O'Brien, do you realize both those black women wanted you bad after that show out? There was not a dry panty in sight after that. Good shit, bro. Thanks. BS Warren. Ryan looks like he's still hungover. I'm pretty tired. Hell Rats for 5. I need a shirt with the hairless cat meme of Ryan that has the caption, Brian Kinnell is my spirit animal. I don't think that's going to happen. Young Stav, member for 7 months. Couldn't make it to Las Vegas, but I'm definitely there next year. Ryan kills it with black girls in clubs. I don't get it. I'm 5'6" and Italian. LMFAO. Oh, and FCG. Thanks, Young Stav. Jet for 5. It's awesome meeting y'all in Vegas. Hope you enjoyed those Jack and Cokes, Ryan. Don't remember, but I probably did.
He doesn't remember.
Professor Savage Dad, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Dermy Wormy for 5. Was great getting to see y'all in person again and watching black women fall in love with Ryan. Thank you, Dermy. Professor Savage Dad, Ryan's rap name is MC White Chocolate. We'll work on that. Sierra Tan, should I start watching Reacher series after the lead actor crapping on probably a chunk of the audience?
From everything I hear, from everything I hear, you'll enjoy the show. It's 2 seasons in, I think.
Darth Gorebag for 666. If most people on the internet were neither retarded nor evil, the whole timeline would collapse, like in the Flash movie. Maybe that's true. Shaka Zulu for 5. BK knows how to party. Had an awesome time in Vegas. Don't miss the next one, everyone. Cheers.
Yeah, so the next one will probably be Orlando, or like our big miss. So I think having Orlando and in Vegas is kind of the two. You got something on the East Coast, something on the West Coast, and we've kind of got it all kind of down to a system in both places. So I think that's going to be that's what we're going to
do. Let's see. McCawk says Jeremy is a knee girl fig hat. Thank you. Ministry of Wrong Think for 20. Star Wars Outlaws main character could be a 1-to-1 Ana de Armas with Sydney Sweeney's boobs, and it would still be trash. The whole Billy from Stranger Things looking chick is all a distraction from the predatory as fuck pricing model.
It does look like Billy from Stranger Things. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that. That's funny as hell.
Buzzy in for 10. Great to meet you both and everyone else. Thursday night, it was a blast. Hail the 199 and the fellowship.
Hail.
Bruce, if taking Uncle Ben off the rice boxes doesn't solve racism, then explain Ryan last week. Benology for 5. Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor are led by a white male with red hair. Good story. Either way, all I care about is the storytelling. Thanks, Ben.
Well, I mean, here's my question. All right. If Jedi Survivor had a as you called it, an ambiguously
racially ambiguous female.
Yeah. If that was the lead character in Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, would that change the dynamics of the game, how it feels and how it goes? Because it doesn't feel natural in the world of Star Wars in that timeline, does it?
To have women doing something?
Like, no, to have a woman Jedi that no one knew about. Like, it already feels unnatural with Cal Kestis. It already feels weird with him in it.
Yeah, I was going to say it would feel exactly the same way as it does with Cal Kestis because he was just a Padawan that survived.
Yeah. But it would
feel the same.
It's just, I just think that whenever the focus, like you can tell when the focus is, we need a strong female lead in this movie or in this game, it fundamentally changes their entire approach to the game and how they're going to approach the game, and how they're going to approach the story arcs and everything like that. It's how they approach it. It's like I've seen people say, like, if Metroid had if Metroid was like something that came out today for the first time, like it would, people would reject it. That's 100% bullshit. For the longest, we didn't even know that Samus was a woman, in the early days of like the Metroid games. We didn't even know, because it's not like that was what it was built off of. It was built off of being an amazing game, and it just happened to have a woman in it. Whereas if the whole point is to have a woman in it, and that's the problem, is that it fundamentally changes their entire approach to the game, the story, and everything that they're doing, because they are dead set on it being a woman. So it's a layered answer.
The Scrub in Scrubs for 10. Shout out to Ryan for helping me combat my porn addiction. I had no control. When drunk 3PO and told us new guy was gay, my PP became inverted. I can't beat off even if I wanted to. Thanks. You're welcome. Unknown. Schlurpo Outlaws. Thank you, Unknown. Shadow Saiyan for 5. I clapped and cried when they did the Star Wars and got the Schlurpo from Jabba, the Schlurpo from the planet Schlurpo. Thank you. Jimmy Collins. Fallout is like the game. The world and setup are decent, but the actual ins and outs are kind of lackluster.
I'm looking forward to checking it out. I enjoyed the little bit that I saw.
Hardened Soul, member for 7 months. Maximus is Jar Jar. Finn keeps failing up. Mains conveniently meet up. Plot issues galore, but glad people like Fallout. I didn't. Yeah, it seems like most people do, but we'll see. Alex Waddington. It's not really Fallout lore they're upset about. It's New Vegas lore they're worried about. Bethesda will likely rewrite Obsidian's story. Mooten for 6 months. Iden Versio actress is hot. They did a pretty good job on the Face game back in 2017. Now they're messing it up on purpose, 100%.
That is true.
People don't realize the current going on in the world and the evaluation of pop culture. It's all connected. Thanks, Super Sentai guy. Bluto for 5. Can you guys ask Krista if MCU Simp can have the gift bag back? Thanks.
There was like some awkward, like, I saw a video of like on the live stream, apparently, like MCU fan and Krista, like they hugged, and it was like the most awkward hug. It was like an awkward hug, like in Step Brothers. You know what I mean? Like, it was so awkward. I don't know where that video is, but apparently it was during the live stream. So somebody wants to tag me in it. I don't know. MCU fan got a weird hug.
MCU fan completely exposed his entire grip this week.
It was so bad. Shit.
Headcase Laboratory. People are mad GW for adding female custodies. People are mad GW for adding female custodies. Custodies have been mainly male demigod soldiers, while the females were the Sisters of Silence. This sounds like Warhammer shit. Am I off with that?
I'm not sure. I don't know Warhammer at all.
I suck, says hi, Jeremy.
What's up?
The Fallout director got a bad rap because the media straight up lied by taking his statement out of context. He said, we need to do more than just please fans. And the media turned it into, we don't care about pleasing fans. I mean, I read quotes from the interview. Maybe he didn't mean to say what he said, but it didn't sound good what he said. Let's see. Azuma Ayama for 10. All Ubisoft needed to do was keep Miss Gonzalez look 1-to-1, but she's too feminine for their liking, and now we androgynous mess of a characters for Outlaws. You fucked that bitch for 199. Episode 7 on Fallout. Lots off boobs.
Lots off boobs. Holy crap, Johnny the Butcher, the $110 super chat. And we will show that here in just a second. But here is the video right here. Here we go.
He's got a little update for us. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Oh, over there.
Oh, he's down there? Okay, he's down there. All right, here we go. Well, this is what you guys wanted. We have MCU fan and Miss Krista Nova. We got a $10. Oh, here we go. Hello, my name is Simpy. Hello, UCM NAF. All right. We're supposed to get a hug for your birthday. Happy birthday!
There you go. All right.
Of course he did. He's a bitter ex-wife.
Simpy. It's so funny how much Dom and MCU fan, like all their mannerisms are like exactly the fucking same.
Oh shit, I love you guys so fucking much, dude. Holy shit. I was dying.
Johnny the Butcher for $110.
Holy crap.
It's great to see G&G grow in real time. Respect you as a team, as individuals, and the 199.
Thank you, man. Look, man, no bullshit. Like this whole week was really crazy to watch how it all played out with all the support at the meetup. Yeah, seeing again a big shout out to Gary and Melissa and her, just like, dude, like just crushing it. You know what I mean? Like everything they put together. And obviously it's Friday Night Tights, X-Ray Girl. Fuck Quarter Black. He's a piece of shit, but everybody else is pretty awesome. But yeah, just putting this together, Millennium Fandom Bar, and then just having the fans show up. And I think we're at a point now, and this is what the best part of these meetups is it's gotten to the point where a lot of the people that come there, they aren't even there for us anymore as much as they're there for each other now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that, you know, like that have been there to multiple times now. So they don't even, they're like, yeah, fuck it. We've met these guys. We want to hang out with our friends now. And there's a lot of other people that want to meet us that's been there for the first time. That's super cool to kind of see that. But then obviously just everything else that we had with, you know, like we sold out of 199 hats. We sold out of G&G unit chains. We sold almost all the Canadian bears that were left over that we brought. And then the live streams were great. Shout out to Beardo and Krista for holding it down. Steph for doing the merch, and Ryan for being just drunk as fuck and being memed on all weekend. So it was really cool, man. Even Disparu showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Disparu, you know, wild stuff, but I can't wait. But there will be another one, and it will be more than likely Orlando. We might have something in between, but I don't know that yet.
Let's see. Gamma Shogo, whatever. I don't know how to fucking say this. For 5. Hi, Jeremy. I had so much fun at the Wednesday meetup. I'll make sure to get an RSVP pass next time you're in Vegas. Hawaiian shirt, wheels, Ryan. What? Thank you.
You know what? I think it was it Linko Kenobi, I think, who had the 199 Snake Pit shirt. And then he had the 199 hat on. I got to say, that 199 stuff just pops. And you know what else pops is the G&G unit chain. Like the color on that thing just popped. You know what I mean? Like it stood out. But I think I'm going to bring the Snake Pit shirts back. By the way, I don't know if we're going to formally, like, I think this is ready to go. And you guys can check this out. If you want to go ahead and check this out now, I did get confirmation that this is set. But we do have a situation with 221B Tactical where if you go over to 221B now, and if you're interested in anything they have on the website wide, use a promo code 199, get 10% off anything on 221B Tactical. Not only that, but they are giving us a huge cut on anything that is sold with the 199 code. I mean, it's a massive cut that they're giving us because they want to support G&G. So we were talking about that, me and Suresh and Ryan, and we were trying to figure something out. But 221B is giving us a ton of support with anything that you purchase with the promo code 199 over there. A lot goes back to us. I need to get all the deets, but put that 199 code in there and you should be set to get 10% off the whole thing. And then we get a massive cutback. So really appreciate them.
CJ for 5. For those who like Reacher but not Alan Ritchson, recommend Reacher books by Lee Child. Yeah, those are really good. D Pinner for 5. When is Jeremy starting a new religion channel? Get Odin on to guest host.
I'm not. That's the one thing I won't be starting. I will not be starting a religion channel.
Steiner Math. If someone's so worried about the real world, why are you watching a stream on pop culture? Says more that they're here if it's so important to someone. And over on Rumble, John Goats for 2 says, now I want Joe Biden to stop a press conference about Israel and go, hey, folks, I can't think about this when freaking Star Wars Outlaws made that beautiful gal ugly. You guys see that? DJ over on Rumble says, good morning, guys. Just want to say how much I enjoyed meeting you all. Jeremy, your gifts finally came in. I sent a DM on Twitter. Can you please answer it? Love the meetup. I'm off to work.
Will do. Good to meet you too.
Hang out with us, PJ. Fuse Aegis TV for 20 on Rumble. Great to meet both of y'all at the meetup. Jeremy, thanks for the advice. Keep up the good fucking work, fellas. Hope y'all get that IGN job.
Yeah, I don't think that one's actually going to happen. But yeah, definitely with the advice, and I hope everything works out. I gave advice to a few people on the YouTube side of things, and I hope next year when we have Vegas again, you're here to tell me that you got more subscribers than me. That's the way it should be.
And then Vault 95 subscriber for $1. Someday Ryan and Awesome Guy will meet and have the stepbrothers hug. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think so. CJ, Bob Odenkirk is woke, but Better Call Saul was amazing.
100% true. Did you like Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad more?
I like Breaking Bad more, but Better Call Saul was really good.
Better Call Saul was fantastic. But yeah, I like Breaking Bad more. And it was kind of toss up, but the final, I don't love how, and I don't hate it, by the way, either. The Better Call Saul ending was fine, but it didn't blow me away. You know what I mean? It was good. It was a fine ending. The show itself was fantastic. I felt like the ending was just it wasn't bad. It was good. It was good. But you know what wasn't good was El Camino.
I watched it. It was
not that it was bad.
Great.
It was really just blah. You know, It was like meh.
Not necessary.
Yeah, I did not like El Camino.
What was his name that was so fucking fat?
Jesse Plemons. Yeah. Meth Damon.
Yeah. Slug Nasty for 2. Did you guys find J New Butter Dish? Nope. WRC for 5. Hail the 199. Every day. Thank you, WRC. Buford for $20. I've never liked Dallin. I watch his show, but he's a fake Christian because he's Marxist and supports transing of kids. Thank you, Buford. Burb Shid for 2. Slay the Dragon. Thank you, Burb. Darth Racer for 5. I saw Civil War on a free streaming service. Glad I did. It was boring. Not even the action sequences at the end could bring it up for me. It's 2 out of 10.
Oof.
Divine Matrix for 5. Hey, Ryan, I'm 32. Was also a big G Unit fan in the early 2000s. Was listening to their debut album a few days ago. It still slaps. Hell yeah. Pre-Dawn Corpse for 2. Jeremy, play COD Cold War with me and Team Kill.
I enjoy Cold War. Cold War is probably the best Call of Duty. The only issue I have with Cold War on the multiplayer side is it doesn't have tactical sprint. I've become extremely reliant upon tactical sprint, and it's not in that game. But I liked Cold War. Cold War had really good maps. Mechanics were good, and yeah, I haven't played it in forever. I haven't played any Call of Duties in forever, really.
Dom H with 5 memberships. Thank you. Again, Dom, appreciate it. Shadow saying for $10 says Ahsoka will make a cameo in the game somehow. I don't think that'll happen, but you never know. Alec Baldwin's finger for 20. The Vegas meetup was so much fun. Always happy making new friends in the 199 fellowship. Chat really is the best.
Shout out
to you, ABF.
ABF, man. Dude, I was inside and I was like, "Hey, is ABF here?" And somebody was like, I think he's out. I think he's been outside because he couldn't get in tonight. This is like the second night. So I go out. No, fuck that. I'll get him in. So I go out there and I was like, "Hey man, you good? You need to get in?" He goes, "I don't fucking need your help to get in. I can do whatever the fuck I want." I'm like, "All right, cool." I was trying to be all nice, and he just talks to me like a friend would talk to a friend. I don't fucking need your help. Go fuck yourself. I'm out here having fun. My bad, ABF. Sorry.
Tobias, with the original Metroid, the only time anyone knew Samus was a girl is if you managed to complete the game at 100%. It was rewarding to find out.
Yeah, I mean, nobody really, that was not even a thing that people were even aware of back then.
Iron Oxide member for 19 months. Thank you guys for an awesome meetup. Jeremy needs to attend the karaoke after party next go around.
I barely have a voice at the end of these things. There ain't no way I'm doing karaoke.
And then must play reviews for 5. Check out what I posted in Discord General. It's Star Wars Outlaws.
Noted.
Crit Nature for 20. The obsession of celebrities from people really needs to stop. Who cares what the famous people say? I still can enjoy the show movie. They always say dumb stuff, but nowadays people get so easily triggered over opinions. Thank you, Crit Nature. I think specifically people need to stop assuming that if they like something or if they find that a piece of content isn't like woke garbage, then they can't imagine that the person that's behind it would have like a completely different political view than them. But
hey, it's like Tom Cruise, man. Tom Cruise is a fucking psychopath. We all love Top Gun Maverick. Tom Cruise is a psycho.
Darth Racer for 5. Is there a video of hot black chicks simping on Ryan? I fucking hope the video's not out there. Tobias for 10. Also, for those who don't know, the timeline for Metroid Dread goes Metroid, Super Metroid 2, Metroid Fusion, then Dread. The original appearance of the SAX terrified me as a kid.
Dread is my favorite Metroid game, and it was always Super Metroid until I played Dread. I just think Dread is just incredible. It completely flew under the radar a lot. I mean, it's 2D side scroll. 2D Metroids really aren't gonna turn the needle. I think that the 3D Metroid games or the FPS Metroid games are the ones that people really love. But I like the side scroller Metroid games.
Brendan Bellman for 5. I'm actually excited for Outlaws. I've been dying for an open world Star Wars smuggler game as long as they don't make it super woke in the plot. Hey man, hope it's good for you. Taker for 2. Alan Ritchson is the reacher around. D's Webos for 199. Whose hair is more gay, Dan Vasquez or Disparew's? Disparew got his cut, thank God. Disco Cobra for $50. Here comes the legends of Geeks and Gamers, locking it in every day, laying the smackdown on the culture war. Keep up the coolness. Vegas Vlogs is on point. Love living vicariously through you guys. Always there in spirit, rocking the free world.
Hell yeah. And Valiente's Ivan, who does work for us on Park Hop, and he was there and he got a shit ton of footage. And he is currently editing a lot of that footage right now. And we're going to be posting that probably to the Geeks Gamers live channel. But we've got a lot of good footage that we're going to be uploading to that channel. So stay tuned for that.
Samwise GG for 6. Hey, Jeremy, what's the best place to keep up with WWE and stuff for a non-American? Kind of got hooked. Keep an eye on Braun Breaker.
I would recommend Jim Cornette's YouTube channel and 83 Weeks, which is Eric Bischoff's channel. I like those channels a lot. There's a plethora of good YouTube channels out there that are covering wrestling, but I like watching Cornette. I know, and again, this is another classic example of it. Jim Cornette is a fucking psychopathic leftist who hates Donald Trump with every passion you could possibly hate. He hates Trump so much. I absolutely love Jim Cornette's coverage on wrestling. He's so fucking he's so funny, and he's a legend in wrestling, obviously. But I enjoy his takes. But I am probably going to, like, you're going to see some wrestling covers from me. I guess my question would be, would you rather me do it on the main channel here or on my D-Day Cobra 199 channel? WWE coverage. I'm going to put the chat.
Poll.
Yeah.
I suck for $2. I think I win on the more gay. Thank you, Dave Rubin. Resif the Cripple. Member for 5 months. I highly recommend the 221B gloves. I've been using a fingerless pair for 1.5 years every day with my wheelchair. There's no wear at all. That is good to know, good endorsement. And we missed you this time, man. We'll have to see you back there at the next one, the next Vegas meetup.
And thank you for that recommendation. Again, 221B, you can go over there site-wide, use the promo code 199, you get 10% off. And then 221B is giving G&G a massive kickback on anything you buy. So we really do like a huge deal that they're working out with us.
Carolyn for 5 says, hey, Ryan, miss y'all already. Just kidding. You're gay. Thank you. Kara. Every I Ministries for 2. Obligatory shout out to the GCA channel and Discord.
Thank you.
Shout out to the GCA channel and Discord.
So for those that don't know, so my D-Day Cover 199 channel is where I do a lot of gaming streams, and then I have done a few wrestling videos over there. I wish to fucking hell I would have been around to cover the CM Punk stuff that broke like last week. That's the most viral wrestling story that I have seen in years, probably since the last time CM Punk went viral. I can't believe how dumb AEW is. I can't fucking believe how dumb Tony Khan is. But anyway, it's neither here nor there.
Rumble for 5 mailman says, after Ryan's concert, he's going to have to change his name to LL Cool K. Ladies love Cool Kennel. Thank you. And we're all caught up.
All righty. There we go. Well, another one in the books. Ryan, what do you got going on? And right now, D-Day Cover 199 is winning. So
I'm going to pack up and check out of my hotel and hopefully fly out at some point today and get home before 3 a.m, but it's not looking likely. So
yeah, this is why, I will say this is why I don't like flying, but at the end of the day, when I left town, I left Florida to go to Vegas. I want to say, was it Friday morning? And I got to Vegas like Sunday night, Monday morning. I think Ryan got to Vegas like an hour after me, but he didn't leave. He just left a few hours like prior.
I left Monday morning.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. I hate flying, but you know what I was looking up? I was looking up like RV prices. I might rent an RV next time. The prices for an RV were equivalent to the fucking vehicle I rented for this trip. That was pretty expensive, though.
And just stay in it, not a hotel?
Yeah. Record in it, all that. I don't know. We'll
Go
see.
for it, I guess.
We'll see.
I still ain't riding with you. Maybe, though. Dragon's Blade becomes a channel member. Thank you, Dragon's Blade.
Road trips are fun, man. Why don't you like road trips, Ryan?
I'm good.
That's what, man, you get to see America. It's amazing, dude. You get to stop at all these fucked up gas stations.
I've seen that drive, though.
It's still fun.
I've literally done the drive, like San Diego, Vegas, to all the way through Texas, all the way into fucking Florida.
There was like a place where we stopped in Texas. God, what was the name of it? Was it called like Mitch's Barbecue? So it was at a gas station, like a Texas truck stop kind of gas station. And I want to say it was like Mitch's Barbecue or some shit that they had inside the tech. Holy fuck. The turkey was so good. Like, I can't believe it. Like, it was so good. I would move to Texas just so I can eat that fucking food. I'd give up Culver's for that shit. It was so good. We took a picture of it. Yeah, Buc-ee's is amazing. Buc-ee's is amazing as well. But yeah, I think it was Mitch's Barbecue. I can't remember. I will confirm that and let you guys know what it was. But it was at a gas station, and they had their own little, like their own little place within the gas station. Very professional. Like it wasn't like a hole in the wall. Really nice establishment. But it was really good. But anyway,
that's good. Let's end the stream.
I just seen how uncomfortable Ryan was. He's like, ready
I got to clean up and
I
check
know.
out of here.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. 221B, promo code 199. You can also go to Meta PCs and use the promo code 199, and you can get a discount over there. We do appreciate it. This is the type of stuff that helps us move forward. So thank you. And one thing with 221B is if we can move enough over there, they might be willing to do even more for us to sponsor G&G. So if you're interested, go over to 221B Tactical, promo code 199. You guys have a great day. Thank you. We love you. Hail to the 199, and we'll talk to all of you later. Oh, we got one more.
Ryan's facial expression when some hard breathing hippo sits right next to him on a plane is something I need to see. Hasn't happened yet. But.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.